Let's take a journey, not across continents or oceans, but into the mysterious, electrifying, and often misunderstood world of female pleasure. I'm your guide. Think of me as the voice of wisdom, wrapped in silk and curiosity. This isn't just biology, it's magic, science, sensuality, and truth, intertwined. Today, we dive into the exquisite, mysterious world of the female orgasm, the way the body, mind, and soul come alive in harmony to create waves of ecstasy, an experience both intensely personal and universally profound. I'm here to guide you through this intricate dance of biology and emotion, anatomy and sensation. Whether you seek understanding, connection, or just a little inspiration, stay with me. Because by the end, you'll see the female orgasm in a whole new light. One that celebrates power, pleasure, and the very essence of being. Chapter: The Anatomy of Female Pleasure, the Clitoris, the G-spot, and beyond. Now, let's linger a moment longer on the queen of female pleasure, the clitoris. If you've ever wondered why so many women don't orgasm from penetration alone, the answer lies here. You see, the clitoris is a masterpiece of evolutionary design. Unlike the male penis, whose sole purpose might seem to be penetration, the clitoris exists purely for pleasure. Imagine that, a whole organ dedicated to joy. Beneath the surface, the clitoris extends like a wishbone on either side of the vaginal canal. These internal arms wrap around the vagina, allowing indirect stimulation even during penetration. This means that when you or your partner engage with the vagina, the clitoris is often being teased and caressed, whether consciously or not. This interconnected anatomy is a beautiful reminder that pleasure isn't compartmentalized. It's a full-body experience. It involves nerve endings, muscle contractions, blood flow, and brain activity in perfect harmony. Let's talk blood flow. When aroused, the clitoris, and the entire genital area, becomes engorged with blood. This swelling heightens sensitivity and readiness for orgasm. Think of it like a garden blooming after rain, petals unfolding, pulsing with life. The G-spot, that elusive pleasure spot tucked inside the vagina, is another fascinating feature. Some women swear by it, others don't find it particularly sensitive. What we do know is that the G-spot contains a dense concentration of nerve endings and connects to the Skene's glands. These Skene's glands, sometimes called the female prostate, produce a fluid that can be expelled during orgasm, sometimes referred to as female ejaculation or squirting. This fluid is not urine, it's a distinct secretion, rich in enzymes similar to those found in the male prostate fluid. For many women, discovering this aspect of their bodies is both surprising and liberating, opening up new dimensions of pleasure. But remember, anatomy is not destiny. While these structures provide the foundation, pleasure and orgasm are deeply personal experiences. What works for one woman may differ for another, and that's the beauty of human sexuality. Chapter 2: The Symphony of the Nervous System, How Orgasm Happens. Let's shift focus from the physical to the electrical magic that makes pleasure possible. Your nervous system. Imagine your body as a concert hall, with your nervous system as the orchestra conductor, expertly guiding each note, each vibration toward a perfect climax. When you become aroused, sensory nerves in your genital area send signals through your spinal cord to the brain's pleasure centers. These signals are the first sparks in a wildfire of sensation. The autonomic nervous system, the branch responsible for involuntary functions like heartbeat, digestion, and muscle tension, takes control during orgasm. This system has two parts: the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. The sympathetic nervous system kicks in for the buildup, intensifying your heart rate and breathing, fueling the excitement. Then, at orgasm, the parasympathetic system orchestrates rhythmic muscle contractions in the pelvic floor, uterus, and even sometimes the anal sphincter. These contractions usually occur every 0.8 seconds, creating the pulsing waves of orgasmic pleasure. Now think about your brain chemistry. During orgasm, it floods your system with neurotransmitters and hormones. Oxytocin, the love hormone, promotes emotional bonding and trust. Dopamine lights up your reward pathways, giving you that addictive pleasure rush. Endorphins flood your system, relieving pain and elevating your mood. Prolactin rises afterward, helping bring the soothing calm of the post-orgasmic glow. This cocktail is why orgasms leave you feeling relaxed, connected, and blissfully satisfied. Neuroimaging studies show that during orgasm, the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for judgment and self-control, quietly takes a back seat. This allows you to lose inhibitions and fully immerse in sensation. Parts of the brain linked to fear and anxiety also quiet down, making room for complete surrender to pleasure. This complex neurological dance is why the female orgasm is as much about mind as it is about body. Chapter 3. The Mind-Body Connection. Why mental state matters. Let's step into a realm where the mind and body meet, where your thoughts, emotions, and memories intertwine with physical sensation to create the tapestry of orgasmic pleasure. Pleasure is never purely physical. The mind plays a starring role in shaping your experience. You see, your brain is the ultimate pleasure center. It interprets signals, memories, fantasies, and emotional context, all shaping how you feel. When you're relaxed, safe, and present, your nervous system is free to amplify pleasure. But when anxiety, stress, or fear creep in, they can create roadblocks, tightening muscles, raising heart rate, and flooding your brain with stress hormones like cortisol, which dampen arousal. Imagine trying to reach a peak while your mind races with worries or distractions. It's nearly impossible. That's why mindfulness, deep breathing, and creating an emotionally safe space are powerful allies in the quest for orgasm. Sexual trauma, negative past experiences, or cultural taboos can also leave imprints that interfere with pleasure. Healing these wounds takes time, compassion, and sometimes professional support, but it's absolutely possible to reclaim joy. Another vital ingredient is emotional intimacy. When you feel deeply connected to your partner, your brain releases more oxytocin, intensifying feelings of trust and pleasure. Open communication about desires, boundaries, and fantasies creates a playground where vulnerability becomes strength. Never underestimate the power of your imagination either. Fantasies and erotic thoughts engage your brain's pleasure centers, creating arousal and enhancing orgasmic potential. So, pleasure isn't just skin deep. It's a sacred dance between mind and body, emotion and sensation. The more you nurture this connection, the richer your orgasmic experience becomes. Chapter 4. Embracing Variability. Every woman's orgasm is unique. Here's a truth as beautiful as it is freeing. Female orgasm is not a one-size-fits-all experience. Some women discover they are clitoral orgasm queens, needing direct clitoral stimulation to reach climax. Others find deep pleasure from vaginal penetration or G-spot stimulation. Some delight in the dance of multiple orgasms, riding wave after wave of pleasure without pause. Others may experience orgasm more slowly or require more time and patience. And then there are those who find orgasm elusive or infrequent, and that's okay. The spectrum of female orgasmic response is vast and varied. Understanding this diversity is empowering. It frees you from comparison or shame and invites you to explore your unique pleasure map. If you struggle with orgasm, you are not alone. Anorgasmia, or difficulty reaching orgasm, can have many roots. Physical factors like hormonal imbalances, medications, or neurological issues, and psychological factors like stress, trauma, or relationship challenges. Sometimes, the solution lies in exploration, using different types of stimulation, trying sex toys, exploring your fantasies, or working with a sex therapist. Patience and curiosity are your best friends. Every woman deserves to unlock the pleasures her body is capable of on her own terms. Chapter 5. Celebrating Female Pleasure. Empowerment through Knowledge. As we near the end of our journey, I want to leave you with a message of empowerment, celebration, and radical self-love. Your pleasure is your birthright. It is a source of power, creativity, and healing. When you understand your body, its anatomy, its rhythms, its desires, you reclaim ownership of your sexuality. Sexual pleasure is not a frivolous luxury. It's essential nourishment for your mind, body, and soul. It connects you to your essence, deepens your relationships, and lights up your entire being. Celebrate your orgasm not just as a physical release, but as a sacred symphony of life itself, a beautiful expression of your feminine power. Explore, experiment, communicate, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. There is no right way to experience pleasure, only your way. Thank you for trusting me to guide you through this intimate exploration. Remember, your orgasm matters. Your body is a temple, and your pleasure is a gift to yourself and the world. Asterisk, asterisk. Chapter 6, Female Ejaculation. The controversial truth. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Ah, the mystery of release. For centuries, female ejaculation was dismissed as myth, called taboo, even shamed. But modern science and centuries of whispered wisdom say otherwise. Some women release fluid during intense intimacy. It's not urine, though it's been misunderstood as such. It emerges from the Skene's glands, located near the urethra, and often coincides with G-spot stimulation. Its volume and presence vary. Some experience it frequently, some never at all, and all of it is perfectly normal. This isn't about pressure or performance. It's about permission, to let go, to feel fully, to release not just moisture, but fear, shame, and silence. The truth? Female bodies are fountains of magic. And the more we honor that mystery, the freer we become. Asterisk, asterisk. Chapter 7, Connection, Consent, and Communication. Asterisk, asterisk. True intimacy, the kind that unlocks full-bodied, soul-shaking pleasure, is built on 3 sacred pillars: connection, consent, and communication. Without them, everything falters. With them, the body opens, the mind relaxes, the spirit rises. Asterisk, asterisk, connection. Asterisk, asterisk is more than touch. It's presence, eye contact, breath shared between 2 people. When a woman feels truly seen, truly safe, her nervous system softens, allowing her to receive and to explore. Asterisk, asterisk, consent. Asterisk, asterisk is not just a rule. It's respect in action. It's checking in. It's listening. It's honoring every yes, every no, and every not yet with reverence, not resistance. And asterisk, asterisk, communication, asterisk, asterisk. It's where the magic lives, in whispered desires, in shared curiosity, in feedback that says, more of that, slower. Yes, just like that. When lovers communicate without shame or ego, they become explorers, mapping pleasure together. There's no guessing, no pretending, just truth. And from that truth, deeper joy emerges. Because the most satisfying experiences don't come from perfection, but from permission. Asterisk, asterisk. Chapter 8, Spiritual and Tantric Explorations. Let's lift the veil and enter the realm of sacred intimacy, where pleasure meets presence and the orgasm becomes a portal. Tantra teaches that intimacy isn't just a physical act. It's an energy exchange, a spiritual awakening, a dance between polarities, the masculine and the feminine, the giver and the receiver, the fire and the water. In tantric practice, every breath is sacred. Every touch is meditation. Time slows. Eye contact deepens. The goal isn't climax. The goal is connection to yourself, to your partner, to the divine. Tantric orgasms can last longer, ripple deeper, and awaken parts of your body and soul you never knew existed. They're less about friction, more about flow, less performance, more presence. And here's the secret. You don't need a guru. You don't need candles or chanting. All you need is curiosity, slowness, intention. Your body already knows the way. Asterisk, asterisk. Chapter 9, Techniques for Deeper Pleasure. Asterisk, asterisk. Now, let's get practical. Because knowledge is power and embodiment is transformation. Want to experience deeper pleasure? Start with breath. Deep, conscious breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, allowing arousal to build naturally and helping the body ride waves of sensation instead of rushing to the end. Touch yourself with reverence. Explore with no agenda. Discover what awakens your senses. Temperature, rhythm, pressure. Mirror play can awaken new levels of body love. Pelvic floor exercises, like Kegels, strengthen the muscles involved in climax. Jade eggs, when used safely, can heighten sensitivity. And don't forget, fantasy is a powerful ally. Your mind is your most erotic tool. Whether alone or with a partner, prioritize presence. Use your voice. Give yourself time. Let pleasure unfold like poetry, not a race, but a rhythm. Because the path to deeper pleasure isn't in doing more, it's in feeling more. Chapter 10. Myths to break, power to reclaim. Let's shatter the final illusions. The myths that have kept generations of women in the dark. Myth, you have to orgasm a certain way. Myth, it should look like the movies. Myth, if you don't climax, something's wrong with you. Truth, your body is not broken. You are not behind. You are not too much. You are not enough. The female orgasm isn't a performance. It's a pulse, a language, a revolution that begins when you decide, my pleasure matters. And reclaiming that truth, that's the most powerful act of all. You don't need permission to be radiant, to be erotic, to be fully, unapologetically alive. So, beloved listener, what now? Now you return to your body with reverence, with curiosity, with awe, because the female orgasm is more than sensation. It's remembrance of who you are, of what you deserve, of what's been yours all along. So take this wisdom, let it ripple through your cells, let it stir your spirit. And tonight, or tomorrow, or when the moment calls, may you meet yourself in the mirror and whisper, I am worthy of every shiver, every sigh, every spark. Pleasure is not the destination, it's your birthright, and your journey has only just begun.
This video is for educational and informational purposes only. The content shared is based on personal experiences, psychological studies, and general relationship advice. It is not intended to replace professional medical, psychological, or relationship counseling. Individual experiences may vary, and it's important to communicate openly with your partner and seek professional guidance if needed. Viewer discretion is advised, as this video discusses topics related to intimacy and relationships. If you have any health concerns or medical conditions that may affect your intimate life, please consult a qualified healthcare professional before making any changes. By watching this video, you acknowledge that the creator is not responsible for any personal decisions or outcomes resulting from the information provided.